everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is Dylan with Designs by Dylan, and I'm so excited to be back here today with Dina at Ellis Home and Garden on this fabulous Tuesday morning. So I hope you all had a wonderful week. Today is kind of crazy because it is August 31st, which means that September starts tomorrow. Are you guys ready for fall? I am ready for fall weather. I'm ready for fall pumpkins. I'm ready for pumpkin pie. And wait till I tell you what we're doing tomorrow night for family dinner. You're going to laugh. So I hope you guys have had a great week and an amazing weekend. I had an awesome weekend. I went to Decorators Warehouse in Arlington, Texas, and did a demonstration or a seminar there for them. And I met some fabulous ladies and men. So if you were one of those people who came to Decorators Warehouse, I appreciate you. I appreciate you having fun with me. And we made a fall teardrop, which turned out awesome. So that was Saturday, and then Sunday, I worked at the store for a little bit that morning, and then I came home and we watched this show on Netflix. Girl, I'll tell you about it in a minute. But so Sunday we kind of chilled, and then yesterday I worked all day, and then the rest of the week that's what I'm going to be doing. So if you guys have plans coming up for the holiday weekend for Labor Day, whether you're going to get in the pool while it stays warm or really while you sweat to death because it's so hot, even in the pool it's like bath water, or if you're going out of town for a barbecue or a picnic, then y'all leave a comment down below. So guys, today we're going to do a fall wreath because we got in one of my favorite items that we pre-booked for this year, which is these fabulous navy blue foam pumpkins. The advantage of using foam pumpkins is that you can insert your stem directly into the bottom of it, put a little hot glue on it, and you're good to go. So we're going to use this as our main focus. We're going to add some blue ribbon, some other fun materials on an 18-inch grapevine wreath. And the pumpkin is the item of the week, guys. And these are available on the website, ellishomeandgarden.com, for $16.99, which is a great price on this size pumpkin. And I think this is 6 inches. It doesn't say on the tag, but I think so. So that's the pumpkin we're going to use. Hi, Darcel. But make sure you leave a comment down below as you come in. Let us know where you're watching from in the world. And if you have any questions or comments throughout this video, guys, drop those down below. Hey, Laura. Me too, girl. I love blue. It's one of my favorite colors. But, I mean, it's my favorite color for fall. But my favorite color is red, of course. What's your favorite color, Dina?
Purple.
Purple. That's my mom's favorite color. So that's our first poll of the day. Leave a comment. Let us know what your favorite color is. Mine's red. Of course, my blazer is red, and I call her Mary, M-E-R-R-Y, because, of course, honey, the Christmas. And, Dina said hers is purple, so is my mom's. And, oh, my God, I hate to say this, y'all, but I don't even remember what Josh's color is. I think it's green. I hope so. Anyway, let's get started. So we have an 18-inch oval grapevine wreath. You want a distinct oval. Remember, everything I show you guys on a grapevine, you can scale it up or you can scale it down. So if this wreath isn't big enough for you, then go up to a 24-inch. And if it's too big, then go back down to the 18-inch size. But just remember that once you add all your stuff on there, it's going to drastically change in length and in width. So don't freak out too much before you even get your product on there. Okay? Julie says blue. Hey, girl. Okay. Let me tie us a bow, honey, before we get started. So listen, Linda. Oh, do I have some right here? Oh, I have a little bit more. Okay, this ribbon is fabulous, guys, and this is on the website, ellishomeandgarden.com. This is the navy ribbon that they picked out this year with the cream accents. So to go with this, I wanted to use a little bit of a smaller ribbon, so I have this one here. Ooh, carrot, honey, hot pink pumpkin. Girl, that's for Halloween. But if you do put it in fall, send us a picture, because I want to see how you do that. Okay, I wanted to put a 1.5 inch with this. So I found this really cute one right here. It's in like the orange rust color, and it's got the cream pumpkins, which matches the blue. So I like both of those together, and I thought they'd be fun. So we're going to put us a bow together to go at the bottom of the wreath, okay? Hi, Tammy from Louisiana. By the way, our thoughts and prayers are with everybody who endured damages from Hurricane Ida. That's what it's called, right? Ida. Y'all, that is so scary. I mean, I told y'all a while back I watched this documentary about Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, whenever that happened, in 2006 or something. And that Ida was no joke, and I know a lot of my friends, I got in contact with them, and they left and went somewhere else but some people don't have the opportunity. They have to stay there and wait it out and just hope they don't have any damages. And so the few people I'm close to that live in that area, they've kept us updated, and they said that their house didn't have so much damage, so to speak, but the town is pretty much destroyed, and they're not going to have power for weeks. So our thoughts and prayers are with you, and if you do live in the Louisiana area and you got some effects from the hurricane, check in with us, leave a comment, let us know, and make sure that you're okay. That is so scary, though. I can't even imagine.
Somebody, who is it? Johnny Lynn is working on a generator. Has a generator right now.
Okay. Hi, Johnny Lynn. Yeah, a few people that I saw, too, on Facebook had some generators, which, not everybody can have one, but, if you are able to get one, I guess you can at least plug up your refrigerator and things like that so that you can, keep your food good. Okay, we're going to do a 5-loop bow, and I'm starting out with these 3 ribbons. These 3 loops, and this is the first ribbon, the 1.5 inch with the cream pumpkin, okay? And then we're going to finish this off with the blue, and you want to leave your tails a little longer on this because you can let this cascade down the wreath, okay? So we're going to come back behind here with the blue. Hi, Phyllis. Do this one real quick. So have you guys decorated for fall yet? I'm so ashamed to say that I don't have a stitch of fall out. I still have a spring flag, okay? And I have no wreath on the door, I know. But my plan is to, what to do with my wire? My plan is to do that very soon, like within the next week or so. And I don't know if I'm going to go as extreme as I did last year, but I'm always one of those people that says that, and then once I get it, like what I consider half done to what I can usually do, then I feel bad, and I'm like, I need to go ahead and do the whole thing. So if I have time, I will do it, but I do love to decorate for fall outside. It's fun for the kids. Hope your kids have all been settling back in school. I know that the COVID and stuff is rising, and I saw, did you see this, Dina, that I think Gladewater and some other places, are when they go out for Labor Day, so they're usually out Monday, they're staying out through the 7th. I guess so they can, like, sanitize the school and whatever. But y'all leave a comment. Let us know how your kids are adjusting in school, whether they're doing okay. Girl, I hope my kids in my neighborhood have adjusted. Okay, I hope they have detention. Because the other day, I was not home, and I get so paranoid because I have a Ring doorbell. And, it's got the camera on there, and I like that because if someone comes to the door, drops off a package, I know that it's there. If someone steals it, I know what happened. But my doorbell kept going off. And, it goes off for a sensor. But you can also press it, and then it says someone's at your front door. Well, someone was pressing my doorbell, and girl, it was those kids. And they were like, would you like to come buy some lemonade? I'm like, the only way I'm getting lemonade is if it has vodka in it, okay? And I don't think you guys are selling that. Plus, they had their nasty hands in there, but they were outside selling lemonade. I was like, do not ring my doorbell again, because they rang it like 6 times. And, still I could hear her in the background of the doorbell screaming. Okay. We got our bow, 5-loop bow. Let's go ahead and put this on, guys. We're going to put it down here at the bottom of this wreath.
Linda's asking, most of the time you place your ribbon in first?
Yes, I put my ribbon in first, guys, because if you put it in after you put a pumpkin in there, that can be hard to do. Okay, so we have our bow. Just let it kind of hang out down there. Don't stress too much about your ribbon at first. We can go back and change that. Phyllis, you're welcome. We'll be doing another live sale on Thursday. Okay, now we have our blue pumpkin. And before you make it permanent, guys, just go through here and kind of see how you want to attach it. That's what I do most of the time. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to nest that little thing right up in there. Isn't that cute, y'all, with that blue ribbon and that orange? I love it. Okay. So now that we have that in there, we're going to use, of course, my fave, the Maple Ivy Teardrop. As you guys know, everybody in the country is experiencing shortages with product. COVID's got everything slowed down, and it's just something that's like a new normal we have to get adjusted to. So, this is an item right here. I use it all the time. You're probably like, Dylan, good God, why are you still using that? But the reason I love this is because you can make this look so many different ways. Once I cut this apart and once you add all your other fabulous floral, you're going to die. And also, we got these new stems in. If y'all don't get online and get these, this is pomegranates that are dried, and I picked these out in market. And they're in the paper flower family. They're so cute, full of color, and I like all the little wispy pieces. So we're going to use that on here today, too. So let's take our swag, cut this apart, and continue talking. Okay, we need to dive into Netflix, okay? This Sunday, after I got home, we watched this show on Netflix called, it was called Clickbait. Have you guys seen it? If you have, leave a comment, yes or no. Give us a thumbs up, hit the screen, whatever you want to do. So, I started it Friday night. And I watched one episode, and then I was like, you know what? Josh is really going to like this. So, on Sunday, when I got home, I took a shower and stuff, and while I was doing that, I told Josh, watch the first episode. We're going to continue. Girl. We stayed up until 2 a.m. and finished it. But it's called Clickbait, and if you love a good mystery, thriller, suspense, this is for you. It's about this guy who gets kidnapped, and he gets put in this van, and someone makes him hold signs up that says different things, and they say if this video gets 5 million views, then he's going to die. He ends up dying. That's no secret. It's in the commercials. I'm not giving anything away. But the whole show is like an investigation on what happened to him, all the things that these signs said. Are they true? Are they not true? And it's all about cyberbullying because it's such a thing and it happens every day and people get catfished. And if you don't know what that means, basically say that I was talking to Dina online for 6 months and then we go to meet and she wasn't a real person. So it's stuff like that. It's really good. So if you guys have seen it or need a good show, Netflix, it's called Clickbait. I promise you it's so good.
Did you watch one of the 2 shows I told you?
No, not yet, Dina. I feel like I did watch a movie though. We watched this movie on Netflix too called Sweet Girl, and I only watched it because it had Jason Momoa. Okay. And anyway, it was really good. So, y'all, that's a good one too. And it had such a twist in it. I was shook. I almost fell off the couch. What'd you watch? Anything lately? I know you be having the Disney Plus, and you have Netflix. I have to check in with Dina and keep her on track, y'all, because she forgets, and I forget to tell her.
Well, I did watch the newest episode of Non-Perfect Strangers.
Me too. Okay, that is such a good show. Do you love it?
I like it.
It's getting like so good. And it's called Non-Perfect Strangers, guys. It's on Hulu. It's got Nicole Kidman. And my God, can she ever get any older? I mean, she looks like glass. I mean, she just doesn't move. I mean, and I have a feeling like actors can't get Botox because, you know, I'm about over that. Over it. Actors can't get Botox because it paralyzes your face. Hence. But, you know, and they can't use expression. So I don't feel like she's gotten Botox. I guess some good laser treatments, but she could also have good skin or taking care of herself. But she looks incredible. I mean, she's almost, I think she is 60 or just about right there at 60. Okay.
Susan's asking, have you seen I'm a Killer?
I'm a Killer. That sounds really familiar. Is that a show or a documentary? Watch it. Okay, Dina, we've got to talk real quick, y'all. We're going to get to this wreath. I've got to be on to pick with Dina because I wasted 2 hours of my life watching this movie. I did not care for The Lake House with Sandra Bullock. Are they dead or alive? I mean, I'm still confused, Dina.
I like the movie.
So do you know if they're dead or alive, or is it just fantasy in your head? You don't know.
You don't know.
Okay, see, I wasted 2 hours, and the whole time I was thinking of Dina in my head, like, I'm going to kill her. Because I sat there and watched this movie, and I was thinking, like, there was some twist that was going to happen, and they were going to be alive.
But see, that's the thing you don't know, because she did send him the letter telling him don't be there at that place, so you don't know.
I know. I just don't know, y'all. I love, what's that other movie, Dina, with them in it? With the bus? I love it. Speed?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, so I'm putting in my first few stems, which...
Oh, she's 50.
Nicole Kidman? Are y'all sure? I think she's older than that. Okay, putting our first stem in, because she's been around forever. You know, I just watched Moulin Rouge, and that was great. I love it. Okay, we're going to keep putting this in, and you just want to create a little balance around your pumpkin. Okay? Cut your stems accordingly. You don't want them to be too long or too full in some places. Oh my God, Susan, that sounds so freaking good. What'd she say it was called? Something murder?
Documentary, wait.
I love anything that has to do with it.
Covers several people in prison who've committed murders.
Okay. I will check it out, girl. Thanks for the recommendation. Y'all know CSI Las Vegas is coming back. Cannot wait. It's got the two main characters, Grissom, and the other girl with the black hair. I don't know her name. Sarah. Didn't like her, apparently. She's over there, which not the way in the closet. But I love her.
Well, somebody says she's 54.
Okay, 54. But y'all know, I looked up Sandra Bullock after the Lake House, and she is 58. And I was like, 58? That's crazy. But they look incredible. So, good laser treatments, girl. Please call me and give me a doctor. Okay, this is what we've done so far. We have our pumpkin, okay? We have our bow, which is a 5-loop bow. And we have our leaves down here. This is a great base or foundation for you to build up from or layer on top of. And that's all the leaves you need. If you get too many leaves, no matter what the foliage is that you use, it's going to be too full, too compact very quickly. And that's just not necessary because then you don't have a lot of room to go back in there and add all of your other stuff. So that's why we did that.
Yes, Judy, you're on here.
Okay. Now, let's get into it with this new bush right here, okay? So we're going to cut this apart, You can actually tear this apart because it's in that paper flower family, which you guys know I love. I just remembered I have a chiropractor appointment today. I'm so excited. My neck's broke. Okay, you can actually just pull this apart, and they're perfect length. So we're going to do that. Okay, honey, let's go ahead and dive in. Who watched The Bachelor in Paradise? First of all, listen, Dina, I love NSYNC, but Lance Bass is a horrible host. Horrible. So anyway, and I like him, but horrible. They need to leave the David Spade dude on there. Okay, here's my thing. Let me think. Oh, what's the girl's name that was with Riley? That was used to be with Connor? Marissa. Won't makeup do wonders? Okay, I mean, I was like, wow. And then I was like, oh. It was crazy. So I love her and I like Riley together. Poor Connor, he's going to find somebody. Demi is there to have fun, and I can't say I wouldn't do the same. So, but, you know, the whole, I don't know. Kenny, he seems like a player, so I don't really care for him and his little cutout shirts. And that other dude is just weird. The grocery store dude. I mean, he has like no, what's the right word? Like no chemistry. Like when you look at him and that girl, he doesn't seem like he has any chemistry. He might, but he just has a hard way of showing it. And that was so awkward in that, you know, the rink where what is it called? The wrestling rink. That was weird. So that's my main thoughts. I don't think anything else major happened. Oh, I cannot stand Carl. I cannot stand Carl. He just gets on my nerves. I'd rather have Thomas there. And I think they need to leave Thomas alone, okay? And that when him and that boy got in a fight, that's what you're there for, is to meet other people. How are you going to get so upset? It's just too much. Josh came in, was eating Panda Express, and he was even giving commentary. He never does. So, you know, that's when there was a lot going on. Okay, guys, I'm going to take these stems. We're going to cut these apart, and we're going to, or pull them apart, and we're going to put these in, and y'all wait to see how much of a difference this makes down here. These are so pretty. Did you guys enjoy the Halloween wreath that we made last week? I loved it.
You know, Chris is the one that Claire sent home, like, not one.
Chris, is that the...
He came in with Chasen.
He's cute. I never seen him before. I was wondering where he came from.
He was like sent home, not one with Claire. He's the one who said you're the oldest bachelor, and I wonder why. Mm-hmm. Bachelorette, and I wonder why.
Now, I watched a little documentary last night. Y'all might not agree. Okay, it's okay. But, you know, I'm always interested in things that are different. And so there was this new documentary on Netflix about Caitlyn Jenner. And I didn't really care. But I was like, I thought it was about the Olympics. And it ended up being about the Olympics. And I was fascinated. Like, I stopped halfway through, get me some popcorn. It talked about when he or she, at the very beginning, well, Bruce, that's how he says. Bruce at the beginning, when he started the Olympic thing and what he wanted to accomplish and how he got there and the wife that he was married to and how they did it together. And oh my gosh, it was so good. So if y'all need a good documentary, it's more about the Olympic part of it versus his personal life, which I like that because I've seen every Kardashian episode. I know everything there is to know about him. I feel like we're friends. And so watch it. Caitlyn Jenner on Netflix. Have y'all seen it? It's really good. Hey, Cody. How are you? I love stuff like that about sports.
Sherry's asking about another cooking episode.
Sherry. I have not cooked in a while, but I'm glad you brought that up. Can we talk? Okay. So, guys, as you know, Susan, what did you think? I thought it was very good. Every Wednesday, me and my family get together to have family dinner. So it's me, my mom, Morgan, Josh, Keith, my mom's husband, and my grandpa, or my pop, and I call him Pops. So we wanted to do something different this upcoming week, and we've really been craving dressing. So we thought, why not? We're going to have Thanksgiving on Wednesday. So it's hot back here. I'm making green beans, mashed potatoes, and a pumpkin pie from scratch. Josh is making dressing because that's his thing. My mom's making black-eyed peas, broccoli cheese casserole, and she's making a pecan pie. And my grandpa's bringing rolls. Ugh, it's gonna be so good. So next week I might not be here on the video because I might be, bloated. But no, it's gonna be really good. Y'all ever do that though? Just do Thanksgiving when it's not Thanksgiving, like Thanksgiving foods. And I'm getting turkey from Bodacious. Just sliced turkey. So, anybody got time to cook a whole turkey? You ever had a fried turkey?
Mm-mm.
I haven't either. And people say that it's so moist and good, but I've never had it that way. Do you guys prefer that? Like a deep fried turkey versus a baked one? Leave your comments down below. Yes, sir. So we like to do it up, girl, and have fun. Do y'all love this pic I'm putting in here? I think it's so pretty.
My mom every once in a while will do like chicken and dressing.
Yeah.
For Sunday dinner.
So does she make just one dressing, or does she do two, one for you with no onions?
She doesn't put onions in it at all.
Oh, what about celery? Can you have that?
Mm-hmm.
You like celery? Okay.
But she puts the chicken and everything in, all mixed up together in the dressing.
Ooh, that sounds good. Okay. Y'all know last year I did, last year was the COVID nightmare. So I was working, doing installs like crazy. And I had like 30 more to go, and Josh decided he was going to go get COVID. So he got quarantined in the bedroom for 14 days. I didn't let him leave there because I still had to work. Like, I'd wear a mask in the house. I didn't care what happened. I had to work. But then Thanksgiving came around, and he usually goes to San Saba where his family lives, and he couldn't go there. So I had to cook Thanksgiving, and my mom went to the deer lease, so Morgan was home alone, and I was like, I don't care what happens, we're having Thanksgiving. So I cooked everything, and you know, on dressing, you have to be very careful with the sage, because if you get too much sage, it'll ruin it. My grandma's always told me that. Dressing turned out good. Only thing I tried to do was she used to like slice up sweet potatoes, but it looked like chips, and then she would candy them in the pan, like almost burn them. Mine tasted like absolute crap, and Josh had no taste or smell, and he could even tell my sweet potatoes were awful. So I've got to try and redeem myself on that, but I did Thanksgiving by myself last year, cooked everything, and it turned out pretty good.
A lot of people are saying they're good.
The fried turkeys? Okay, I'm going to have to try that because y'all always are saying that.
I'm just scared it's going to blow up and it'll end up on the roof.
That's why you don't have your grease too hot. Y'all are like me. I'm sure Dina's done this. You put the fries in the grease and you have it up too high, and it's like a bomb goes off and it scares you to death.
What's Morgan bringing?
Morgan ain't bringing nothing. Y'all know Morgan, Lord. She'd be showing up saying, no, she ain't bringing nothing. Okay, I'm going to put a few more picks in here. Y'all love this. I love how you have the openness at the top of the wreath and then you have the fullness at the bottom. And these pieces are so pretty. This is a little filler bush, and it's going to give us a little bit more color.
Are you going to CC 2021?
Yes, I am. Guys, Crafters Convention is coming up the weekend of the 15th, 16th, 17th, and I will be there. I'll be a presenter. I can't wait to see you. If you're attending, it's in Illinois. Leave a comment down below. Let us know. Me and Josh are driving in, I think, Tuesday.
Lots
hey, Lori.
Farts.
Do what?
Lots of farts.
Awesome.
How many decorated trees are you going to put in your store?
Hi, Reek. Okay, I have 3 right now. 1's decorated. I'm doing another one today. Nothing like waiting until the last minute. But, you know, product shortage. I'm trying to do what I can do. But I think I'm going to put a 4th one. So I'll have 4 looks. Traditional, peppermint, red, white, and green, but elegant. And then I'll have a champagne with navy blue.
What's your favorite pie?
My favorite pie is pecan pie. What's your favorite pie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh hates it because he said it tastes like, it's like Caro syrup. That's what it is. That's the best part. I love pecan pie. And y'all, let me tell you something. Sharon in the greenhouse here makes it one of the best pecan pies I've ever had. So that's really good. I'm not really a pie person, but it's always between pecan pie and pumpkin pie with a whole tub of Cool Whip. But I love it.
Will you be doing a scary Halloween wreath or centerpiece?
Probably not, because I'm not really a fan of scary. It scares me. And speaking of scary, let me tell you something. People wonder why I quit working here full time. Let me show you why. Deborah, the bookkeeper here, she and I used to scare each other all the time. Like, we would find stuff to scare each other. And so when I got here this morning, she had all my stuff was all over the desk. And this is what was underneath the desk, okay? This is what I found underneath my stuff. Almost gave me a brief heart attack. So this is the stuff I have to deal with up here. Abuse. So anyway, I'm not doing anything scary because I get scared just by looking at this stuff. But if you guys do something scary, leave a comment and we want to see it. Can y'all imagine? Let me see if I can put this on for y'all.
While you're trying that, will you be receiving any kind of iced Christmas garland or picks?
Iced Christmas. Not that I know of it. We can make one.
The iced crystal Christmas garland or picks.
Not that I know of it. We can make one. How do I look, guys? You like this look? So this is what I have to, yeah. This is what I have to deal with it here at the store. Okay. We're putting in a few of these picks just to give us a little color. Y'all need to pray for me because when I get done with this video, I've got to go to the chiropractor, but then I got to go to my storage buildings and get a few things out of there. I've been putting this off until I just, you know, absolutely had to go. But Deborah and I used to, that one time they got at Ellis, they used to do a lot of Halloween, and they got these big mummies. They were wrapped up in black gauze, and they had like boobs, like it was like a girl, like a full-blown body of a mummy, and it was 6 foot tall, so it was life size. She would put those in the bathroom stalls. She'd put them in the break room. She'd put them around the corner from where I was working. Hard to tack, okay? And then we got those mannequin heads, and she used to put them in boxes that I was unpacking. Gave me heart attacks, and I've done stuff to her too. Like I've put roaches in her desk. I've put a face underneath her desk. I put stuff in her drawers. You know when she has to open up the bag for the money, I put stuff in the money bag like fake lizards. So we do stuff like that all the time.
Did I tell you I almost shot my mummy?
No. This is another reason why I don't go to Dingan's house, y'all, because she's crazy. The turkey might be on fire and she might be shooting you. Okay, go ahead and tell us.
Well, I was working at the county, and I went home sick, and I went to open my door, and my door opens to the hallway. When I went to shut my door, all I could see was the shadow of somebody standing at the end of the hallway. I almost drew my gun and shot my mummy.
That's happened to me before. When I crackers at home, and I had a Santa Claus I bought in the store. It's 6 foot tall. The other day we came over there, me and Morgan, and it was dark in there, and I had the windows papered up right now, and there's just a little bit of light, and all we saw was that in there, and we both freaked out that somebody was in there. It was just that Santa Claus.
Any tricks to keep the wreaths from scratching wood doors?
Oh, not really. I mean, if you really wanted to get creative, you could put a little bit of moss maybe on the back, and that'll kind of help protect it because moss is soft, but not really. But I think you could be okay. Or just put a little nail or something at the bottom of your wreath to attach the top and the bottom so it doesn't pick up from the door when you open and close it. And that way it's not banging up against there, and I think that will be good. Do you watch The Resident? Okay. Anyway, I just thought of that. Alright guys, so this is what we've done so far. Again, here at Ellis, and just like in my monthly design group, Dylan Stevens, and my page, Designs by Dylan, I do everything from simplistic to complex. So this could be a more simplistic design, but I love it because I like the balance between the raw grapevine up here, and then you have a lot of fullness at the bottom with the blue pumpkin, the blue ribbon. The blue pumpkin, guys, is the item of the week, so it's $16.99, and then all of this other stuff is available on the website, the wreath included. So check it out, ellishomeandgarden.com. There's so much on there and so much more product coming in daily that I can't wait for you guys to check it out and see what's going on. But anyway, I hope you guys have a fabulous Labor Day weekend. That's before next week, right? It's next Monday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, have a fabulous Labor Day weekend, and hope you guys are decorating for fall. I lit a candle, so my house is decorated, and Josh hates it. He's very sensitive to smells, and so he doesn't really care for vanilla, and everything pumpkin is vanilla, and he can't stand cinnamon, so I have to, burn nothing.
Sherry says felt, blue felt.
Yes, you could put felt on there. Buy brown felt to match the brown grapevine, and that might solve your problem as well. So both of those, I think, could work. Alright guys, I love you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope that you are all safe from Hurricane Ida. And again, if you are in that situation, you have damage, prayers, and thoughts with your family. And hopefully they get your power turned back on and you guys can pick up where you left off. So y'all have a fabulous week and a great weekend and a great Labor Day. Do something fun. Have a margarita for me. And Dee and I will be back here next Tuesday at 10 to see you guys for another great video. Maybe we'll do something scary, but I doubt it. But, maybe. Alright guys, love you for watching. Have a great day. Bye y'all.
Bye.